Hi, I'm Carol Sandman. I'm the founder and principal at AP+I Design. We've recently moved into our new Zero Net Energy building here in Mountain View, and we love the space, and we'd love for you to take a look. We do a lot of work for a lot of the larger firms that you've heard of before in Silicon Valley, LinkedIn, Google, Symantec, Cisco, firms like that. We also do a lot of work for startups that are much smaller.
This space, I think, speaks the same language that most of our clients, which are high-tech users, want.
They're kind of fascinated with the Zero Net Energy component, and then also they haven't seen the DIRTT product used in the way that we've used it.
Well, there's no question on this project that DIRTT's capabilities were stretched. I mean, that was part of what we were doing going in. We had that goal, and DIRTT had that goal.
When I first heard that we were going to possibly be using DIRTT, I said, well, what are you even talking about? What's DIRTT?
I was, as my type is, pretty apprehensive.
I've worked with prefab systems over the years, and some of the early installations were not as adaptive.
I did have the luxury of going up to the DIRTT factories and seeing their work in Calgary, which did a lot for me. It made me understand very quickly that there was horsepower behind the representatives that I was dealing with here locally.
The trades on the job were, hey, what do we do? Where do we go?
I could just tell them, hey, you know, as soon as they click go is what I would say. It's going to come, and it's going to come fast, and it's going to install.
It's a lot neater than drywall walls. And it's a little more turnkey than drywall, because you have a drywall guy, you have door guys, you have glass guys, you have, you know, all the other guys that DIRTT takes care of, which is, it's helpful for me.
It actually went smoother than I had imagined from first coming into it, you know. There was plenty of room to work, and the materials that they were using, it makes it easy to support stuff.
The experience was great. The team, I think, really made the difference, right? The personalities, the way the teams worked together, everybody knew that they were doing something new and exciting and very special.
It was really important to me to try and be off the grid and to support the ecology of, you know, the planet.
And also to set an example for the industry that they can have this kind of environment with this kind of an interior.
We're saying we can do this for you, but we're not just saying we can do it. We're actually living it, and we've gone through it ourselves, both from the sustainable and the net zero energy aspect, as well as, you know, using DIRTT as a building product.
Well, the prefab aspect of the renovation helps in a number of areas, and there's less waste. To fit in with the sustainability mindset of what we were trying to do.
My role on this project was both as the senior architect overlooking the project and as a client.
Since they own the building, they also really understand what the economics of that process were. And so they didn't do anything here that wasn't the right thing to do economically because it was their money.
We wanted a dynamic, exciting environment that would excite our clients and our staff. We were able to use the prefabricated walls. Really was a seamless approach in that it gave us the opportunity to build anything that we thought of.
I like to start out with hand sketches and keep it organic and kind of free-flowing and sort of get the client's buy-off before going too much further into CAD. The process worked out well because DIRTT was very flexible and their process was very fluid. It was an easy way to kind of bring the two methods together. The end product turned out great.
It's kind of funny because you think like companies like Google or LinkedIn have seen all that kind of thing before, but again, a lot of their technology is fairly conventional, installed, mounted on the wall, surface mounted, versus being embedded. And so I think when they see how clean and great it can look, it's very interesting to them.
You know, I never like to tell people to go use the restrooms, but this is one of those cases where you just have to try it to believe it. The toilet stalls themselves are like being in a spa. What can I say?
I can't say enough about how DIRTT was supportive of our efforts. They never came back and said, you know, no, that's going to be too hard. We can't try it. Instead, it was more like, wow, we've never done that before. That's going to be really challenging. Let's figure out how we can do it.
What I would do differently if I had another project with DIRTT, I would probably just trust a little more
I've been building for 25 years and developing millions of square feet, and I've not been able to ever find a way to do finishes that look like this quickly and this cost effectively.